Flamboyant Stags. Runners dispatched from the 1600 meter marker. Little Black Number, Heaps of Fun is right there. Fort Ember, Dawn Calling is at the rail. They settle down into stride. Impala Lily's on the outside of runners. Then comes Well in Flight. That's racing about 6 lengths off the leader. Work Ethics near the rail. Almost got the green cap on the outside. Then Miss Minva and Lala. And they're followed further back by Music World. Then comes Playboy Buddy and Crackpots the trailer, 14 lengths off the leader. Little Black Number to the 1000 meter marker. Heaps of Fun in the box seat at the rail second, accompanied on the outside by Fort Ember. Nothing between those two. Then Impala Lily, Dawn Callings on the inside. Well in Flight's further back. Work Ethic. There's no pace on though, they're not going quick. Alma's on the outside of runners. Lala, Miss Minva, Music World, Playboy Buddy and Crackpot. They move to the 600. Little Black Number leads it. Fort Ember's made a move. Heaps of Fun between the two of them. Then Impala Lily. Dawn Calling's going to go through down the inside. Fort Ember the leader. Heaps of Fun. Little Black Number. Dawn Calling. Impala Lily on the outside. It's Fort Ember past the 200. Impala Lily. Heaps of Fun and a rider's come off. It looks as though it was. I'll pick it up now, but it's Fort Ember the leader. Impala Lily on the outside and Fort Ember's going on though. It's Fort Ember the leader. Fort Ember has won it. Impala Lily second. Dawn Calling third. Alma ran fourth, and the rider who came down, it's Mrs. Minva. Well, the winner is number 4, Fort Ember. Fort Ember, the elusive Fort, Paul Peter, Lyle Lewiton. They went off at 4 and the win. The tote favourite was number 1, Heaps of Fun. Here's Fort Ember, the elusive Fort, Lyle Lewiton. For the backers, Leviton and Peter. They just recently won with Ricky Tikitana. Second, number 5, Impala Lily. The third place, if we run it across, that goes to Dawn Calling from Alma. And it's a well-stretched out field. And then came Lala, Heaps of Fun. And further back in the run was Well in Flight, Playboy Buddy, Crackpot, Little Black Number. And Miss Minva was the horse pulled out of the race. So we'll take a look at that head-on shortly. And Fort Ember is the leader. So Fort Ember is the leader. Towards the outside of that is Impala Lily. And then came Heaps of Fun. Until the running of the 8th race, back to the studio.
Welcome for the presentation of the Grade 3 Flamboyant Stakes, and joining us for the presentation, Director of Gold Circle, Mr. Koos de Klerk. Thanks, Koos, for coming down and assisting us with the presentation. We really appreciate it. And what a win for Fort Ember. Paul Peter teaming up with Lyle Lewiton, and for my good mates, Dr. Kevin Backos. Nice to have Glenn on course as well, Mr. Leviton and Mr. Paul Peter. And I think the best way to describe this will be plan to perfection. That's the way I saw it, Paulie, because you must have had this race in mind and you've just planned it to a T.
I must be honest, I gave her last run over 1800 with the President's Challenge in mind. I said if she stays the 1800, then I'll go that route, which she didn't stay the 1800. So I said I'll go this route and then keep her for the Empress Club.
Now, she came down to KZN as a juvenile. She certainly did not disgrace herself, and that day there were valid excuses as well. But today she set the record straight.
Yes, most definitely. As you can see, she's still a green filly. She's very, very nervous filly. That's what I was worried about, all the fireworks going off last night, yeah. But her class pulled her through and was well ridden by Lyle. As I said earlier on, he's a top jockey. And this is a very, very special one because Dr. Bacchus is my personal friend, and then Ian Leviton. What a nice person to train for. He's part of the family now. And he just lets me do whatever I want. And well done to the breeders and to everyone. And to my son Tony. Comes from his barn, and he did all the work with it, so well done to him.
Let's have a look at her record. She's a 4-year-old. She's lightly raced, 9 starts, 5 wins. Compliments to you, Paul. You're being modest about it, but you've done an outstanding job with her.
Well, thanks for the compliment, but without these type of horses, you can't do it. It's the horses, and she's excellent, and she's got a special place in my heart.
Again, the family is here. Give him a round of applause. Give Paul Peter a round of applause. He's done a superb job. Well done to you, Paul.
Thank you so much, and to my sponsors, Harper Paint, well done.
Well played. Winning trainer Paul Peter on number 4, Fort Amber, and it's a double, 100% strike rate for trainer Paul Peter, and another top class ride. He's getting used to winning these feature races, and there's certainly going to be plenty more to come in the career of Lyle Hudson. Lyle, firstly, talk us through it. There were hard knocking horses in the race. She had to get the job done, but today she did it, and she did it in a fashion of a good horse.
Yes, she did. She was still green and running, you wouldn't believe, and it's only her second time here, so you can forgive her for that. She was off the bit, and she was really still looking around with the ears pricked, and even when I started to pick her up, her high head carriage, all that, she's a bit of an awkward horse, but the talent's all there, and she's continually improving, so just well done to the whole yard. They've done a spectacular job, and onward and upwards for this filly.
You would have had a good sense of what was going to happen because yourself and Anton, the two leading horses in the betting, were travelling together.
Yes, 100%, but like I said, where I was, I know Anton had his eye on me, but I was still off the bit, and my horse hadn't even started to race yet. So once I picked it up in the straight and we started to skip away, I was just waiting for someone to challenge me, and I knew she'd give me again. So yeah, well done. She's a lovely filly, and to beat a field like that with lots of talent and hard knocking horses like that, it's very progressive for her, and we look forward to some features coming up.
The one thing that I mentioned is I liked her at this course, because not to say that she's not good at any other track, but the short running suits her nicely.
You know what, I beg to differ as well. She takes her time really to find her feet. So I just think if she's ridden the right way and she's in the right mindset, she could win any course. She's won at 17 stand side, 17 inside, here at Greyville now. So I think she's versatile. She's just a very good filly.
Well, that's pleasing and positive moving forward, Lyle, and great ride, nice double for the Peters as well.
Yes, well done. Thank you so much to the whole team. They phoned me way in advance to come ride this horse. Well done to Mr. Peter, Mr. Leverton, Dr. Backos and Mr. Backos, and all the connections. I know it's a big team effort, and they've spent a lot of time on this filly, so well done to them, and I'm just very appreciative for this opportunity.
Well done. Winning apprentice Lyle Hudson on number 4, Fort Amber.
Also, just thank you very much to my sponsors, Aventure. Last week I've had 3 Group 3 winners, so yeah, it's a great achievement for the whole team, and well done to them.
Well played, Lyle Hudson. Let's get the guys in. Come to Glenn. Let's get all the guys in here. We had a brief chat earlier on. They asked my opinion of the race, and I told them, boys, just come and stand in the winner's box. But we were just joking about it. The race had to be running. What a win from her.
Great win, but we weren't joking, huh?
I know. You guys were quietly confident.
We were quietly confident. Paulie brought the horses here. He was quietly confident. He said both of them haven't got the greatest of draws, but both of them won great races. And to Kevin, if you're short a few pounds, please give me a call and I'll pay for your air ticket so you can come and join us and celebrate with the horse.
Well done. Glenn, it's been some time since we caught up, but we had a long chat prior to the race, and you guys, not to sound bullish, but you thought that she will be hard to beat.
I thought she'd be very hard to beat today. Well done to Paul, Ian, and my brother Kevin in Joburg. Like Ian said, he's got no money to fly down. These colours are my late mom's colours. They've been very lucky for us.
And the young man's here to lend support with the family?
My little grandson, Matthias. Hello, boy.
Well, Mateos, hello. We got Ian, we got Glenn, Kevin's missing, Paul Peters in town. That's the winning owners of number 4, Fort Amber. Well done to all the guys. And then we got the groom. He's travelled down. His name is Sibonele. Sibonele, come through. You've done an outstanding job. Hyper paint, all dressed up in red and white. Sibonele takes care of this daughter of Elusive Fort. Well done to the winning groom, Sibonele. Congratulations. Thanks to Koos de Klerk, Director of Gold Circle, assisting us with the winning presentation of the 2017 running of the Grade 3 Flamboyant Stakes. And it's the visitor. It's Paul Peter, Lyle Hudson, Dr. Backos, Glenn Backos, Ian Leverton, and Paul Peter, the winning connections. Bred at Arkansas stud, the daughter of Elusive Fort, Number 4, Fort Amber.